Okej, mitt namn är Hanna Alvå och jag ska bjuda er på en liten spelning som jag hoppas att ni kommer att njuta av hemma i era soffor. Let's do this! Jag börjar med en låt som heter Grace.
Soft.
Hands lingering over mountain, resting, nesting on the birdcage. A crow. Soft, soft, soft. Switch the light off.
Yellow.
Woman, bird, clinging to an arm, the white wall.
Dark.
Dancing disarranged in the dark room. Hands, arms, waving, dancing on the table, eating from a plate. Posture, round, bending, falling, rounding, outwards, toward the lighter, toward the lighter, the lighter, the lighter, the lighter, the lighter, the lighter.
Outwards.
The dots on her dress, the bows in her nest.
Inwards.
Chest bone heaving, heaving up, out, where?
Heaven.
All right. Det var första låten. Jag ska försöka att inte trycka ner den här mikrofonen hela tiden. Nu ska jag köra några låtar som kommer gå ett svep. Och de är från ett projekt som jag har hållit på med ganska länge för ett tag sedan och som har legat och dammat, typ. Men nu har jag bestämt för att jag äntligen ska försöka få upp allting. Så det kommer snart att komma en hemsida där ni kan se hela projektet, alla låtar, alla texter i ett. Projektet heter Neurotic Eating Space. Och det är en berättelse som, ni kan se där. Men jag ska köra några låtar från den så får ni ett smakprov. So picture a body, a dead, murdered body, that typical posture, with the hands by its head, lying face down on the ground. That is her.
But she's not dead, but she looks like that with her face down in the puddle of vomit, the yellow sea. And we are zooming out with the camera, and the vomit starts glittering, and in the background, like standing by the wall, is a group of girls, and they are watching with dead facial expressions, like they are witnessing their own battle on a TV screen for the 100th time. They are so tired, they can't even move. What is happening on the red mat?
This is a hotel hallway dream.
Luxurious, soft, romantic.
A matter of vomit, a puddle on the red mat.
Romantic, feverish, hot.
One girl, one puddle. Body in the vomit. Her muscles are tightening, the thighs are intense. Ribs spike, workout. The muscular process exhausting her heart. She is the leftovers of tonight. Where did she find her matter of vomit? In what room? Car? Whose arms?
Whose arms? Whose arms?
The oatmeal ocean under her knees is warm and grainy. She is one liquid body, fluid entrails, fluid cover, exhausting, into woman or puddle. Will anyone drag her out of the situation? Her digestion is off the bounds. If we drag her, she will gag and gag all over. Legs will establish a new stroke of depression on the red mat. So we let her rest in the puddle. We can't manage acting the sister tonight. In my dream, I am Esther, wandering about vomit. Yellow sea flooding the taxi as I hold the girl's hair.
Not a word about this to the driver.
She whispers and I hold her hair and my tongue, and I live and I love. Wandering about vomit, the nurturing sun, inhabiting the girl, departing from its home, the cave, the abdomen. Now it's everywhere. I can hold the All I can see is the bright yellow ocean and we. All I can see is the bright yellow ocean and we. All I can see is the bright yellow ocean and we. All I can see is the bright yellow ocean and we.
Girl departing in 5. Girl crashing in 5. Girl sailing like 5, 4, 3. Girl sailing like what the hell?
I stop eating to leave the body. The body is stuck in boundaries. I stop eating to leave my present needs. The soul is stuck in body.
I want to get out of this room.
Boundless souls are held back by the weak bodies. The lunch keeps failing as they say lunch after lunch.
I explore my body. Let them explore my body. Let the interpreters have a look. I'm lying on a table with no energy to depart.
Women investigate, women, women investigate gender. A difference in male and female self-obliteration.
I partake in posing, in stretching, in bending, and in listening to body. I am searching for separation.
I stop eating to leave the body. The body is stuck in boundaries. I stop eating to leave my present needs. The soul is stuck in body.
I say fuck this by starving. The philosophers write notes about me being a scared girl. I study them to question their conclusions about my anorexia. I say what the hell by starving. My fingers too blue to press any key no one hears except my sisters. They say fuck the philosophers by starving. No one hears. We wither, she withers. I'm sick of witnessing all this withering.
We use salvation as a method to reach further than the presence. We want to reach space. We are powerful, clever. We use starvation to deal with discomfort caused by limitations. The body deals with all the shit. The shit causes the body to tremble. We tremble unguarded. We are weak. Elimination of body doesn't equal adjustment. It's our elimination of norms. A protest against the trembling. And it's fucking illogical.
I say what if the body is a vessel. The ship departing successfully into space, fueled by sugar and fat.
Girl departing in 5.
We use our voice, nurtured by fat and sweet things. Feed our healthy bodies into strength. Feed us so we can write again.
Freaking out, I call it living, they call it freaking out. I call it dancing, they call it dancing. I call it perfection, they call it body. I say the body is an
They call it
institution.
freaking out.
I call it living, they call it freaking out. I call it dancing, they call it dancing. I call it perfection, they call it body. I say the body is an institution. They call it fucking, I call it melting, they call it freaking out. I call it fucking, I call myself an artist, I call my body art. I call art fucking, I call art living.
They call it fucking.
I call it melting, they call it freaking out. I call it fucking, I call myself an artist, I call my body art. I call art fucking, I call art living. Somewhere in the pool, a body is swimming, melting the softness of the oceans. Water, liquid, they call it liquid. I feel Bloody Mary all over the floor. They call it cramping, I call it a flow of blood. What am I to do with it? What am I to name this subject of translation? They call themselves the interpreters. I say okay.
They call it cramping.
I call it flow of blood. What am I to do with it? What am I to name this subject of translation?
They call themselves the interpreters. I say okay. They never call me, I call them high, whatever. They get high on sugar, I feed on sugar. I call it living, they say diet. I stop fucking. Yes. Så det var låtarna Doreen in the Hallway, Esther and the Taxi Girl, Anorectic Space Travel och I Call Myself an Artist från Neurotic Eating Space. Så håll utkik så kommer det upp en hemsida snart. Och nu tänkte jag köra, jag vet inte vilken ordning det kommer, men jag tänkte köra dels en väldigt gammal liten låt som jag skrev för några år sedan, som jag blev sugen på att köra igen, som heter Erupt. Och så ska jag också köra en helt ny grej som är verkligen helt nytt och lite work in progress. Så det är, inte helt klart än, men jag tänker att jag bjuder in er till det. Så jag kommer ha ett papper, men det blir kul. Yes. Och sen tänkte jag avsluta hela konsert med Valerie. Each other's fights. The heat was choking, she was choking from the thick, wet air. A man and a woman in a conversation, a man in a monologue. He had blonde hair and black leather shoes. He claimed he was a vegan. I noticed he was 5 centimeters shorter than her. That man was talking about something. He was talking, spitting out saliva, hitting her red cheeks and freckles. She was listening. She was listening. She was listening. Wanting to converse, reverse the tape and take it back from the beginning. Get a grip of his opinions. Convert, convert, convert. The air was heavy. The sound of consonants all around, coming from fat, drunk meat. And the words slipped away from her tongue and down her throat and down into the abyss, plugging the inputs to her lungs. They erupted, expanded like rubber, weak rubber, like from a 5-crown automatic machine. She put all her money on them when she was 9 years old. Those toys used to break after a second. Her lungs erupted, launched all the words dwelling in her guts. Saliva hit his right cheek. Den började i slutet då. Murder in a cabinet over her bed. On Sunday she examines them and rips some to shreds. Some she puts up on her wall to read before the weekend's done. She falls asleep thinking of murder in her bed. She stores the thoughts of murder in a cabinet over her bed. On Sunday she examines them and rips some to shreds. Some she puts up on her wall to read before the weekend's done. She falls asleep thinking of murder in her bed. Her thoughts are filled with murder. The apartment is her nest. A nest for all her songs and moans, her CDs and her colliuses. Container of background noise, the cars moaning on the street. She stretches out in bed and the sound runs her over. She keeps her thoughts of murder on the walls of her apartment. On Sundays they take off to soaring in the air. Some she breathes in, absorbs, waves in her body. She falls asleep on the floor, dreaming of love. She keeps her thoughts of murder on the walls of her apartment. On Sundays they take off to soaring in the air. Some she breathes in, absorbs, waves in her body. She falls asleep on the floor, dreaming of love. Her thoughts are overflowing. her brain. The brain starts to float. The brain becomes a basin, covering the floor, absorbing the seeds, the hair and pebble. When getting up, every step makes her dumber. At least the surface is soft, as her thoughts turn into linoleum. Absorb, and no one knows who's in there, watching the sunset like she is a carpet. She stores the thoughts of murder in the cabinet under her bed. On Monday she pulls the drawer out and scatters the paper, picks one at random, places it on the wall to read out loud. Then she spits. The warm extract settles into the font. The font settles into the wallpaper. Tonight, it says, burn. She lies there on the floor, burning, thinking, where are my murder victims? Why aren't they here? Where are my murder victims? Why aren't they here? Yes. Så det är vad jag tänker på under isoleringen. Och nu kör vi Valerie. I've had my lungs torn out so many times before that. I take my lungs and place the piece on paper. You can place my piece on a pedestal in your home. You can place my piece on a pedestal in your home. Just eat it up, baby.
Every woman is a spaceship.
Just eat it up, baby. Chewing on my lungs, it's a soft substance. I take my lungs and place the object in words. You can place my piece on a pedestal in your home. You can place my piece on a pedestal in your home. Just eat it up, baby.
Every woman is escaping.
Just eat it up, baby. We are standing in someone's backyard and there is a dog. It's eaten some strange substance and now it's running in circles. It's a circle every dog gets into. You can read about it. And people ask me what the hell it is that I'm doing. If I'm aware of all the consequences. Well, I'm doing what you've always done. You've done it in small portions of pulsating muscles, keeping the ride running. Do it in reverse and time collapses. I know what I'm doing. I know my words. And I know exactly what they mean. I know that I am taking your throne. And I know that you don't appreciate my monarchy. But this body is a spaceship.
tack så mycket för att ni har tittat. Märkligt att köra det här utan att se er. Men jag uppskattar jättemycket. Wow, fick jag massa ljus på. Att ni är med mig. Och min musik finns på Soundcloud. Det finns på Spotify. Jag har också en Vimeo. Jag kan länka allting. Jag finns på Facebook. Bara söka på Hanna Alvå på alla ställen. Så kommer det komma ny musik snart. Så yeah. Följ mig. Tack för att ni var med. Hoppas ni njuter av resten av festivalen. Det ska jag göra. Ja, ha det bra. Ta hand om er. Hej.